This is Marvin Wesley Grant from Silver Mine, North Carolina, and he's here doing some carving today. When did you start carving?
I've carved all my life. When Mom died at 93, she had spoons that I had carved when I was in high school. So it's always been part of, we had to make what we needed, and you either did it yourself or you did without.
Right.
So,
but you perfected it.
Well, it don't take much, just a few simple tools. Nice hand axe, a real high-tech piece of stone here. I use that for sanding them smooth, getting them straight. I cheat a little bit with a bandsaw. This started out like so. And
pretty piece of wood.
Yeah, this is black walnut.
But has it got some heartwood in it? The reason it's got
the reason it's white, that's the sapwood on it,
okay.
And it adds a little character to it.
Right. It's going to have a real pretty pattern when you get through. My
pocket knife's probably older than all of us put together. It's carved a lot of stuff for me and a lot more I hope. But just start with the axe and get you a good blank, and then just cut off everything that don't look like a spoon.
Sounds good to me if you do it. I don't think I
but
could.
Well, it's like anything else. If you practice a little bit, the more you practice, the
more you get.
Better you can get at it.
Right.
Of course, this is a nice little tool that I picked up while I was in service overseas. And
so it's been around a little while too then.
Yeah. I'm not real big on change.
Well, if you've got it perfected, then, you know, that's the way to go.
Mm-hmm. But they turn out to, I make all different kinds of stuff.
Well, I like the edge you have there that goes around in the pot and keeps the corners clean and everything.
That's sort of a deal I come up with adapted from a spatula. I just curved that, and we call that a cooking spoon.
Yeah.
Because just for that reason, she said there that you get get around the pot.
Right. And that the thing with wood is where I use Corningware, you never have to worry about wood scratching it. And my Corningware is 40 years old, and it's not scratched because I use wood.
Yeah.
But anytime you use something else in it, then you've ruined it.
Yeah.
But your work is just beyond measure, I think.
It's a lot of enjoyment, and the good thing about it too is if when somebody gets one of these spoons, it really appreciates it.
Right.
That makes it worthwhile.
You're right.
You know.
And they can see what you've done and how good it feels in the hand.
Well, you go spend $200 on a nice cooking pot. You don't want to beat on it with metal.
Right. That's
so they do real well. They'll sell about everything I make now, and that's good. Pays the light bill.
Right. It's true. So it can keep light while you're working.
Yeah.
Till 2 o'clock in the morning.
Well, when the urge hits you, it's time to do it.
Right.
So.
I understand that, because once I start painting, if I don't finish it, who knows if I ever will, because I lose my picture I had in my head. So that's sort of like you've got a picture in your head of how that spoon's going to look.
That's different from the voices in your head.
It is, huh? I like to show off Marvin's carved things and sell them at the shop because they're the highest quality you can get. Some of the things he has finished today is really good. That's a good cherry cooking spoon.
That's a number 12. This one's in black walnut. That one's in wild cherry. Most of these were salvaged from the firewood pile. This thing is we call a spurtle, and that one's in cherry. This one's in black walnut, and people when they pick them up, they usually buy them.
They feel so good, and their origin was Scotland. And since your ancestors came from Scotland, it ties in really good.
And another cherry one,
right?
And all kinds of little spreaders, and
of course, everything you do is one of a kind, because doing it the way you do, it always turns out a little bit different. The color's different, the shape's different, but you do a fabulous job on everything. What else have you got in there?
Well, that's about all I've got. You sold everything else.
Well, I guess that means you have to work harder.
All these are finished in all food safe stuff. It's beeswax and walnut oil, so it's all food safe, and you don't have to worry about. Okay.
How much you sell those for?
These, the Spartles sell for 30. This one will sell for 35. Very reasonable prices. The spreaders are 18. But for the work that he puts in them, needless to say, he doesn't get paid by the hour. He gets paid by what he does.
Start to finish on a spoon like this will be anywhere from time I split it out of the block of wood, probably about 6 to 8 hours before, by the time you finish it off and get it ready to put in the box.
But he's never finished until it is perfectly smooth, and if it has any kind of flaw, he will not send it out because everything has his name on it and a date. So,
and some of them have my picture.
And some of them do have his picture on them, that's true, which makes them worth more.
Turn the picture around so you can see the picture. You can't, no, the picture of him.
Oh, it's in the wood.
Oh, it's in the wood. Oh, I didn't know that. That's
Yes.
cool. I thought you meant the picture on the tag.
No, got his picture there too, but his picture is on some of the, engraved into the wood.
Oh,
And we
So
do
that you-
custom pieces like on our charcuterie boards or whatever, or little bread boards. We can customize it, like if you have a wedding anniversary or whatever, just a favorite saying you have.
On the wine glass holders too.
Yeah.
You can do a special order and have anything you want put on those wooden pieces.
And they do it with a laser printer deal, so it's actually in the wood and it won't wear off, So add a little bit of unique to it and make it a special something for someone that you want to do something special for.
Wedding gift or for a birthday or any occasion, actually. Anniversary would be good.
A lifetime and generations to come.
Yeah, and
That's true.
they're.
Yep.
I do a wooden knife. I've done a lot of those for special weddings. They cut the cake with that wooden knife and put the date and all on it. So you're just limited by your imagination, whatever you want. We can usually come up with something to make it special for you.
Here at the Village Merchant, we do Marvin's work and my painting and various other American-made products we're very proud of. So come see us anytime.